Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, this is going to be a deep dive into the divine feminine for divine masculines. So, I've got some questions here. I think I'm going to do one for the divine feminines about the divine masculines in this style, but let's just see how this goes. If I've uploaded it, I feel good about it. Okay, so all about the DFs. I am going to get some deep knowledge coming through about how the DFs are feeling about the connection, where it's at, what they're feeling about the twin flame journey, all of that. So let's get into it. Thank you, Divine Creator. Ooh, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through. I said, ooh, because I was just told pull a love message from the DFs to the DMs. First off, see us getting married. Okay, now I'm going on to the rest of the reading for all the DMs that did not just run away. Oh my goodness. So this is your invitation, DMs, to just sit tight and listen to the backstory. Marriage is a union card. Oh, how lovely. On the split, we're seeing autonomy. But twin flame, marriage, you know, being connected, however that resonates that deeply. This is the Holy Grail, because this is the one time it's beneficial and successful. I'm sorry, that's just so funny to hit DMs out the start gate with that kind of a thing. Your DFs are the real deal, DM dudes. They're not going to pretend. We got heaven and hell. They are the spectrum. The DFs are the spectrum. What more could you ask for? What else would you want? You know, and that brings up such a beautiful message. Divine feminines are the all-encompassing. They are the everything. You don't need to have multiple partners and all of that once you come into a resonance that knows that you can be vast, that you can connect with somebody on all the levels, and that it's real to do so. There's a universe within each person who unlocks it. Okay, so let's see. What are the DF's feelings about the connection? About the connection is loss. This is hanging on to the past, seeing that the good times are probably in the past. So your DF literally feels like it's over, or that the glory days have passed already, the one that got away. Not really sure how this could be reclaimed at this point. Willing to let go of that, but very skeptical as to whether or not there is some potential here. I'm going to get a clarifier. Okay, we get a couple. Truth about karma. So they do have regrets about the way certain things have played out. I'm hearing cringy. So anything that's happened, your DF doesn't know all the answers, DM. Just like they put you on a pedestal, you have that opportunity to see through the superiority, inferiority tricks of the ego, where you have said, oh, my DF is all-knowing, all-powerful, it's freaky, to oh gee, that person is human. Right? So it is two sides of the sword. Your DFs want you to know, DMs, that there is an awareness, I'm hearing, because time has passed, of both sides of the coin. I'm also getting that DFs are in an energy of, yes, the past, there have been these peak experiences and feelings and recognition, but there's also the flip side, that if it's not accessible or forthcoming or available at all, that the DFs are willing to let that go now. Okay, what are the DFs? Where are the DFs on the journey? So if the journey is has a map, where are they at? Okay, we've got the Ace of Wands that fell on the Ace of Swords. This is like passion igniting. The DFs are ready to just embrace their sensuality, their sexuality, to have a brand new start, to be loved, to show love, to receive affection, I heard. And we got a whole bunch of other cards that fell out under the Devil that I haven't looked at yet. So where are the DFs? They are behind this door of illusion. They are behind your perception of reality, DMs. Here's that heaven and hell. So they are anchoring their own spiritual leadership, their own embodiment of their spiritual truth for long-term abundance. And they are freeing their minds, freeing their beliefs, shifting their paradigms in the name of this liberation. They're not communicating to things that are not showing up in their reality or available to them, accessible to them. So DMs watching this, your DF does not feel like you are accessible energetically, and so they are dropping the connection, dropping communication. This is warranted and justified, they believe, because energy is energy, and they're not willing to engage in anything that is not willing to engage with them. They're taking free will into their own hands. This is the Five of Swords in the reverse, which is my card of taking personal accountability for what we manifest out into the world. So your DF is starting a whole new passionate way of being with or without you. And the journey has brought them into that level of mastery and autonomy that freed them from the trap of putting others first, if it's not appropriate to do so. Not as a blanket rule. Okay, what does your DF wish you knew about their life right now? Thank you, Divine Creator. What does the DF polarity wish the Divine Masculines knew? That even though the energy might appear blocked or locked right now, that there is always a way, that love always has a way, that if you wanted, swords are thoughts and communication, if you chose to reach out, if you approached in the right way, DM, your DF would be receptive to hearing you out, to communication, to giving it a second chance. We do have the eclipse here, so April 30th is our first eclipse this year, and there is a lot of cracking open the potentials, but focusing on their own life right now. Okay, so let's see, karmic partners. So what would the DFs share about any, this isn't going to resonate for those who don't have a karmic partner, whose DF doesn't have a karmic partner, but for those who do, where are the DFs at regarding karmic partners? They're seeing, so this is freeing oneself. In the reverse, I often get that the fear is unlocking and people are moving forward. It came out on the fence, so there are still connections between mindset and physical situation that are being worked through towards the full freedom from the karmic situations. Karmic situations are teachers for us. So many DFs that have been navigating karmic situations, they are getting there. Whether they're physically still together or not, it's the mindset that is being repaired, and the empowerment. These butterfly wings are almost fully formed, and the DFs are close to ascending up and out of those things. Let's get another specific message for the karmic situation. Yeah. I'm getting from this is a bit of a strategy, a secrecy, but this is holding on a little too tightly. So there might be financial issues that the divine feminines are still navigating regarding the karmic situation in order to take their lives to a next level. This is also a little bit of guarding the heart secretly because the healing and the release hasn't fully happened yet. Okay, let's see what the divine feminine's concerns are about where they're at right now on the journey. When we get the Chariot, they're concerned about moving forward. So I'm getting immediately they're concerned about timing. They're concerned about, that's the eclipse energy again. They're concerned about communication, how that's going to happen, how things are going to unfold. Concerned about Pentacles, money a little bit, strategy, timing. They're just, I wouldn't say so much concerned, but practical and considering. Let's see one more. Yeah, they're using their intuition to tap into the logistics of reinventing their lives and coming at things through an energetic perspective. The DFs are continuing to deepen in their intuitive understanding of their reality, the deeper motivations, the timing, the strategies. Okay. So that is a lot to do with embodying their own divine masculine that takes action and arranges things in manifestation, into manifestation. Okay, what are the DF's wishes going forward for the connection, for any the wishes card came out on the side, so they're trying to keep an open mind and not project too much of their own preference right now because they have bullheadedly created codependency in the past. So they're just kind of, I heard, sitting pretty, holding their own, staying open, trying not to be jaded, becoming used to what the universe brings them rather than what they force into being. So divine feminines are truly implementing balance going forward. Okay, let's get a love message from the divine feminines. Another one. Let's see what else we can get here. Divine feminines to divine masculines. I've never loved anyone the way I love you. You are their muse, divine masculine, or part of the inner contemplation that supports spooky action at a distance or energetic accountability buddy. Okay, outside influences. What are the outside factors? Okay, we're getting Daughter of Wands. So this is the spiritual seeking, and it's a very internal factor. So divine feminines are very introverted right now. Even if they're being social, they're very much in their inner reckoning, I heard, reconciliation with spiritual choices, motivations, options, the way that they're showing up and looking at their life. There's really not a lot of external expectation or karma left to influence here. What else can we get? Four of Wands and blockage. They just want inner union. And so blockage in the reverse. They want to choose love time and time again as a way of life, this new foundation. So the divine feminines are really not, I just heard impervious. Take the not out. They are becoming impervious to external influence that doesn't resonate on this spiritual foundation level. the feel goods I just heard. Okay, let's get some guidance for the DMs watching. What are the DMs who are watching meant to know about the journey at this time? Yeah, that your DF has not let you go. This is the hanging on, and that they do take heart and have hope for this new beginning with you. Under the right circumstances, it is what they want. We saw both of those cards for the DFs. So DMs, that's a confirmation. What can the DMs do? Thank you, Divine Creator. What can the DMs do in their lives right now to embrace the journey further? We're getting the moon and integration. Be still and know. Healing after third-party heartache. Opening up. This is the Akashic records, the subconscious opening up, and a deeper intuitive knowing. Balancing out. Divine Masculine. So this is your advice. Don't be afraid to look at all the inner workings of things and trust. Have faith. Heal. Trust the process. Trust the journey. Beautiful. Okay, many blessings, everyone. Bye for now.